Alright, hey there team. We're back with Call of Juarez, Gunslinger. Today we're doing the second mission of Chapter 2 still down in Mexico? I'm not sure. But we're apparently going to have a gunfight at the Sawmill, so let's get started.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the Cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
Somebody's coming! So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bright?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys.
Murderer! Okay, now you're ready.
I hate it when they move.
Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
He's out of his mind! Kill him!
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Sorry, have a bit of a... It's not a cold, it's just...
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride.
I just
Hunting
woke
those
up, so
outlaws
my
down.
throat is a little stuffed up.
So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
I know some of his stories are like, oh man, I kind of did what it said these other people did because like they didn't recognize me. I have a very generic face. Sure. I kind of feel like I should be looking more in depth at these trees, but that takes time. Yeah, that guy was the problem because I didn't notice there was someone to my left. So. I'll be honest, I like filming these because one of the problems I have with this type of game is normally I get really obsessed with finding all the secrets, and so I'd spend like twice as long in each level trying to get all the secrets.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the Cowboys identified each other, and I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
Beef him!
But these things encourage me to just go through levels quickly without becoming obsessed about things.
But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed, and that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Wait, what's
Yeah,
that?
maybe so.
I'm
But
not gonna
Ringo
stop
had
that
nothing to
shotgun.
do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal. Well, to get to that loyal
Gosh, dang it.
friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
keep on needing to guess which gun is better for which situation, but because of my fighting style, it always ends up being the rifle, pretty much.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clinton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
I'm trusting my negative truth sense to let me know if I wander close enough to a secret.
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Take him down!
They all ran at the same time and I got disoriented.
Kill him!
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
I should be ducking. I'm really bad about ducking behind cover when I'm reloading. I also like how it seems like you can just farm levels for experience, but you do it faster based on how accurate your shots are.
We'll have to do everything!
It's just a nice little reward. And it makes me feel happy because I'm the type of person who goes for headshots and instead of just like doing... I feel like I don't really save any bullets because I'm not actually good at getting headshots. It's like, instead of saving bullets by, spending one on a headshot, I feel like I pretty much spend one bullet missing the headshot and one bullet actually getting the headshot.
Get him from the side!
Ah, the side.
Boy, you are get out of luck. Oh, now what? This is too good for him.
Am I just supposed to wait until they aim to shoot?
Ain't bothered me none.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
I was gonna say I'm wandering away from the story. Oh no, it didn't. That's nice.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Where am I going? Are they waiting until I drop into this
Curly
area?
Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Okay. Okay, takes it up where he takes a shot.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Dance with the devil. You working for Wyatt Earp? Did that sumbitch Earp send you to kill me? You got a lot of sand up here all by your
Oh no, that is Curly Bill.
No one kills Curly Bill. You asshole! Come on out, son. Time to kiss your ass goodbye.
I thought he...
See what you got. Just gotta catch my breath.
That was one of my worst shotting
Wherever
moves.
you are.
Oh, I just got a bunch of headshots there. He's not even looking over that thing to shoot me.
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
His name was Brocious?
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Did he just revert the story again? I love the storytelling style.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Ah, darn it. That was purely my reaction time was terrible. Like I had my focus all set up and I had
That's incredible, sir.
and I
I
had
always thought
my
that
hand
Doc
all set up.
Holliday was the one that killed him.
I just did not click fast enough.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true.
What? That was
Doc
totally
Holliday had
honorable.
nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Oh sweet, honorably killed. Yes, so I did get honorably killed. Well, that because I don't use dynamite and I do use a ton of, I do go for headshots generally. Alright, so yeah, we took out some of the heads of the gang.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill. and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Alright, and that takes us to episode 3.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
Alright, so it looks like next time we'll be taking on the gang of the gang of the Innocents. Look forward to that, and I will see you next time on Let's Play Call of Juarez Gunslinger.